Be real, be true, be honest, be you. Peace, love, and light. Hey everyone. So I wanted to speak today on the topic of balance and self-acceptance and love. This is a topic that is in my life a lot at the moment, and it's been reflected in people around me. It's been reflected in clients as well. So I've had a few people ask me for my advice on becoming more self-loving, and I've had a few people reflecting where I wasn't loving myself, or where I could perhaps love myself a little bit more and have some balance. I've spent a lot of time doing work on my computer, on my business, the last few days, just evolving it, creating programs, really nutting down and getting foundational stuff really solid. And I hadn't really been giving myself time to relax or to do other creative things that I enjoyed, or to be able to express myself the way that I usually enjoy to do it, and to, I guess, express how I was feeling to the people who were around me. And some of the people who I'm very close with had shared a few things about being a little bit emotional at the moment, and personally myself, after being a little bit neglecting towards the usual things that I value in my life and enjoy, I felt a little bit emotional today as well. So I'm grateful to those people who were reflecting the need for me to find balance. And it's very important for us in our sense of well-being and how we treat ourselves to love ourselves, and what we attract to ourselves when we're not in balance and alignment. And I had a conversation with a friend earlier about how they weren't accepting themselves enough in a partnership and a relationship, where they weren't feeling comfortable to express their vulnerability to their partner. And for me, I don't have a partner at the moment, but it enabled me to reflect and see where I'm not allowing myself to be vulnerable with myself even. And perhaps maybe with some of my friends or the people who are close to me, how I'm just being really, I guess, serious and strong in the sense of focusing on what's got to get done and being really busy, and not giving myself that time to be vulnerable and to have that balance, particularly being a girl nowadays. It can be so hard to let ourselves be vulnerable and to be seen by others as vulnerable, because the world that we live in, it's very, do, get things done, make enough money, be known. And this is something that we're surrounded with all the time, have the cars. And is this really honouring ourselves? Is this really creating a healthy environment for us? Is this really loving ourselves? And for me, I was really grateful to see where I wasn't. And perhaps it's something that resonates with you as well. Maybe the areas in your life where you're just too focused on the things you feel you need to do. And I felt very unaligned with the things that I enjoy doing and the things that I'm living for. And if I'm working really hard all the time and focusing on all of the serious stuff, what's the point of doing that if I'm not actually enjoying the things that I'm doing in my life at that point? I'm happy it had only been a few days of doing this before my body kind of clicked in and went, you know what, we're not doing this anymore. You need to have some time to do the things that you enjoy, and you need to have some time to be a little bit vulnerable. And I realized, you know, to be more gentle. Sometimes we just need to be more gentle with ourselves. We all have this inner child still in there somewhere from when we were very young that a lot of us still need to heal, and that we need to really look at this part of ourselves in order to get healing and to give that child the respect that it deserves and the appreciation to be creative and to be unique and to have some fun and to relax, to not have to worry about some of those stresses that we can get carried away with in our life, and to allow ourselves to be vulnerable and to be vulnerable around others. For me, I'm really great at being strong. I'm the one that people come to. I'm the one that people come to in my business. I'm the one that family comes to, friends come to. The one that's, you know, tough. I'm always okay. I always seem to have a positive outlook and a positive attitude. And although this is true, it's kind of created an environment where I feel like I have to be like that even when I'm not feeling that way. And I'm sure a lot of you feel that way as well. And I've found more happiness and balance in my life when I grow through this and I allow myself to be more vulnerable in front of others, and creates a sense of authenticity and speaking my truth. And I feel like I have a lot more momentum and I have a lot more abundance that gets attracted to me through this. And a lot of the time I feel like things fall into place with ease and grace, and I don't even feel like I'm working to have things happen. The abundance and the manifestation all just falls into place. So it's really important through my own experience that we give ourselves this time. Not every day you have to feel vulnerable, or you have to be, you know, lazy or relaxed or anything like that, but just make sure that intermittently, even if it's once a week or every few days, just give yourself that time. If you don't have a meditation practice, maybe give yourself a couple of minutes, you know, break between doing some work, or just do something for yourself that's not so serious. Draw, sing, dance, do something a little bit crazy, have a laugh with a friend, or if you're feeling really overwhelmed, maybe just share with somebody who you trust how you're feeling, and accept that part of yourself. It's a part of all of us that we're not always going to be able to be at our best, and we're not always going to feel happy and feel positive. And it's not that there's anything wrong with us, it's just something that we learn through and we grow. And you know, it's good to make mistakes, and it's good to learn from the situations where we're being too harsh on ourselves, and to be able to evolve past that as well. So I just wanted to share a little bit of what I've been learning the last few weeks and the last few days for myself, and I hope that, you know, you get some benefit from this experience and the lessons that I've learned. Thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe if you feel that somebody else might be able to get some benefit from this video. Thank you. Peace, love, and light.